There's no doubt that politics and sports have turned off so many people across every single sport. And I think a lot of athletes are tired of it too. Some athletes don't want to answer these political questions. Some athletes don't think they should be asked these questions. And when someone actually slams the media and speaks out about it, it's good to see. And that's exactly what Victoria Azarenka did. I don't pay too much attention to women's tennis, I'll be honest with you, but when I saw this clip going around, I wanted to talk about it. Tennis player Victoria Azarenka calls out media member for pushing political agenda. And of course, since Victoria Azarenka is from Belarus, the questions are all surrounding fucking Russia, Ukraine, all the controversy around that, the fact that there was controversy around Novak Djokovic's dad, who simply was in a picture with some guys who didn't have the right politics. And listen to her response where she slams the media for even asking these questions.
I don't know what you guys want us to do about it. Like, talk about it. I don't know what's the goal here. That is continuously brought up, and these incidents that, in my opinion, have nothing to do with players, but somehow you keep dragging players into it.
Yep.
So what's the goal here? I think you should ask yourself that question, not me.
Hell yeah.
Just to clarify on that though, does it frustrate you that, particularly last night, for example, there was a clear sort of pro-Russian demonstration happening within the grounds of the tournament,
Christ.
that these people are coming and using the Australian Open as a platform for these kind of demonstrations? Does that frustrate you?
Whatever the answer I'm going to give it to you right now, it's going to be turned whichever way you want to turn it to.
Yep.
So does it bother me? What bothers me is there's real things that's going on in the world. And I don't know, are you a politician? Are you covering politics? Yes, and I'm a.
She said she's if you couldn't hear it, she said, I'm a sports journalist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an athlete. And you're asking me about things that maybe somebody says are in my control, but I don't believe that. So I don't know what you want me to answer. And if it's a provocative question, then you can spin the story however you want.
Hell yeah, man. That's the way you got to handle it.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah.
Asking her those questions because she's Belarusian.
Right.
But what they're not telling you is she left Belarusia when she was 13 years old. She's been living in the United States ever since. She's 33 years old, two-time champ at the Australian Open. And, of course, Belarus is aligned with Russia when it comes to Ukraine. So they want to ask her about that. I have no idea if she's even been back to Belarus. I mean, it's an irrelevant question to the Australian Open.
It's an irrelevant question to sports in general, and I'm so glad she spoke up about that. And again, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take athletes with balls to just say, "What does it matter what I think? Why are you asking me this?" It's just a simple rebuttal. Why do you care what I think, and why is that even necessary to ask? Now, if you would have asked that question to LeBron James,
why y'all didn't ask me that question?
Yeah.
Oh no, you'd asked it to LeBron. No. He would have told you that he knows everything about the geopolitical landscape of Eastern Europe, and this is why this should happen. This is why this should happen, because I read one page of one book one time and almost got through it. The same, I wish people would say this more often, and really it's the reporter's fault at the end of the day, but the athletes have played into this too. They're talking about gun control, they're talking about crime, they're talking about this. Yep. These athletes, for the most part, have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And it shouldn't matter. Yes, there's a conflict going on between Russia and Ukraine. Does that mean that Russian fans can't come to the Australian Open? That's what they wanted. They didn't want any Russian flags. They don't want anything, which is laughable. Most people aren't invested in this the same way the mainstream media is. Most people in Russia are just fucking living there, right? And if they have an opinion on Ukraine, whatever. We live in America. We have an opinion on stuff going on here. Some of us might support international action. Some of us don't. We don't think the same way. And it's so crazy and it has no place in sports. And Victoria Azarenka, for her to come out and say this is awesome, and I love it.
Yeah. Yep. Remember last year, Wimbledon actually banned Russian and Belarusian players from participating. So Daniil Medvedev, who is Russian, was banned from Wimbledon last year. But check this out. He doesn't even live in Russia.
Yeah.
And they still banned it.
Well, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier with Brady. Like, first of all, Brady should have never been his politics don't matter. But he had a MAGA hat in his locker room. He brought the question
and they still
once that happened.
Go.
No, because it pisses me off. Because look at Dana White. Dana White, friends with Trump. The media tries to ask him about it. And what does he say? Yeah, I'm friends with him. What does it matter? Like, that's all you have to do with these fucking weirdos. Brady cucked to the media when the MAGA thing came up. And ultimately, all he had to say was, yeah, I like Trump. So what? But when you cuck, you give them power. You know? Like, stop giving them power. So ultimately, his politics don't matter. But he's the one that had the MAGA hat there. So once he was asked about it, he just bitched out. Whereas Dana White, they have tried so many times to get Dana White.
Even his wife tried to get him.
But Dana White's like, yeah, I'm friends with Trump. What are you gonna do about it? It's all you have to do. They use this stuff. They weaponize these things. They weaponize political opinions. Stop giving them the power. It's that simple.